What is up, my people? This is your boy, the architect, you know, back at it with another trade recap. No, this is not another. This is my first trade recap. Yeah, as you can see, I am a bit tired just because I did lose about 4 sets of footage today trying to make this video. The recording platform and my laptop just decided to do their own things. But I'm not gonna let that stop me. I lost the live trading sesh video. I lost three trade recap videos. Um, I lost two trade recap videos. This is my fourth one. So yeah, I'm gonna try give you guys the content. Spoiler alert, we did lose today. And yeah, I will be explaining what happened in this video. So first off, let's start off with the verse of the day, bro. But the Spirit produces love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. There is no law against such things as these. You gotta remain faithful. You gotta remain faithful that it's all gonna work out. Today was a loss. Like today I lost, and $14 on both accounts. And yeah, it didn't go my way. So you gotta remain faithful. Gotta remain faithful that the skills God has blessed you with will help you prevail in the future. So I'm gonna show you guys the trade recap, but first let's go through the trading plan once again to refresh you guys on the rules and yeah, everything. Let's get into it. This is your boy, the architect, and yeah, let's get straight into it, bro. Let's get straight into it. So the first rule, um, no trading on Mondays or Fridays. Only trade Monday if it's an A plus setup. Maximum of two trades per day. If the first trade loses, stop for the day. So my lose. That's why I stopped for the day. It did like it hit stop loss. I stopped for the day. I didn't take a second trade. And maximum daily loss of $14 and maximum monthly loss of $62. The trading days, 8 days per month, 2 days per week. This is my first day, so this counts as day one. Monthly goal of $200, daily goal of $25. Um, the concepts, the 15-minute theory, that's the trading concept I use for today. The daily theory, the morning routine, the trading and zone formula, and the London kill zone. Before we start with the trade recap, let me first start off by saying, like, before I hopped into this trading session, I was feeling nervous. There were feelings of what if the trade didn't go my way. But then while I was trading, I was listening to the gospel. I was listening, I prayed before I traded, and that gave me confidence to execute my trade. Even after the trade didn't go my way, I was really happy, bro. I like right now it might seem like I'm not happy, but I'm not happy at the fact that I lost footage three times. You get me? So yeah, but I'm not gonna let that bring me down. I'm not gonna let that stop my momentum. So I'm gonna keep on going for you guys because at the end of the day, I made a promise that I'm gonna post, win or lose. I'm gonna be authentic. I'm gonna be raw, and you guys are gonna hold me liable. So if I don't post, who's gonna hold me liable? That makes no sense. So first off, I'd like to come in by saying that, bro, this was my bias for the day, right? we we were consolidating and then boom, straight up, right? This was before the New York Open. So I'm like, okay, I want to see I want to see a sell so I can enter my buy because my thesis for the week tells me I'm bullish. So it made no sense for me to sell, right? So if my thesis says I'm bullish, so let's wait for a major dip for us to enter. And then what's this? I had also confirmed the bullish sentiment, you know, was this the London kill zone. This formed during the London kill zone. I missed this entry, and there was a 15-minute entry on London kill zone, which is this. You see this dip right here, and then the uptrend. That's a 15-minute theory right there, right? 15-minute theory is always in play, guys. So I missed that London, that London entry, bro. I missed it. I missed it. So I was like, okay, don't worry. You're gonna be patient. Don't enter off of these. Be patient. You know, your entry is gonna come once again. So what happened? Right? What happened? So I waited for London Open. Boom, we got that. So I was like, okay, interesting. I waited for New York Open. I knew New York Open was gonna do that. So I was like, okay, I'm confident that there is gonna be a reversal sometime, right? So I said candle high, and I marked my candle low, right? That's not my candle low. A new candle low is gonna form. But yeah, a new candle low is gonna form. Went down to 5 minutes. I saw something very interesting, This I knew right off the bat, I knew that this had to be a COD. This told a story. This told a story that red candle with a large wick at the bottom was a COD. So what did I do? I moved down to 3 minute, and 3 minute, voila, we found it. 1 minute, it will show it better. It stopped the selling trend. It stopped the selling trend. Bought then sold again. So I was like, alright, bit calm. That happened, and then let's wait for the market to do its thing. Let's not rush into it. Boom, we get that 3 minute close. I was like, okay, interesting, very interesting 3 minute close. That's the close I was waiting for. So we got two out of three things ticked off the list. There, there's the close right there. I looked. Boom. I already looked down the lower time frames. You saw me look down the lower time frames. It was selling. So there was a point where we could enter reversal. So I was like, okay, if I'm more likely to enter my reversal, let's enter here, right? And that would be my COD. So then I marked it COD, and I watched market play. I watched market do its thing. Boom. This is where I entered, started coming in. Firstly, firstly, I saw these uptrend candles, and I saw how strong the buying momentum was. So I was like, damn, the buying momentum is strong. Let me place a buy stop by these CODs. That's my first mistake, placing a buy stop in a scalp trade. It made no sense. I was supposed to enter a buy order because I'm supposed to wait for this candlestick to close above the COD, which didn't happen. It didn't happen. That's how, look what happens immediately after. Like my buy stops got triggered, right? My buy stops got triggered at this point. Look what happened after. Look what happened after. Didn't even give me a chance, didn't even give me a chance to analyze the situation. As soon as I saw that, I knew what I did wrong. Firstly, I was impatient. I didn't let the market play out. I didn't let the market marinate. And when you look at the bigger picture, right? When you look at the bigger picture, and I just realized this now, this, right? I wasn't even supposed to be taking this trade, because this was just a setup for buy side liquidity, and then it's hitting all time high. For example, let's look. So it's moments like this where you, like, the market tests the trader. The price did end up going my way. It did hit all time high, but My entry was wrong because, bro, you know what happened? These people were like, okay, um, the market makers, they were like, okay, we're buying, we're buying. I want to buy some more, but we need to shake off these rats. We need to shake off these rats who on these rats who just want to join for the ride, who just want to have fun, who aren't serious. So what does the market do? It sells. And then it realized in the moment it sold, it attracted more rats, you know, r- more rats that were, that were different from the first where we come in. Us as rats, we get in, boom. It fakes us out. It teases us, it tells us, bro, we most likely gonna go up. Join the ride, join the ride. They trapped us in a mouse trap. I'll call it a mouse trap, bro. They trapped us. So thus we're going up, boom, straight to stop loss, right? Even these guys who thought it was gonna sell again, they didn't get it. Boom, stop loss. Then they like, okay, for all of those who've been patient, for all of those who actually waited and were patient enough, here you go. Here's a gift from me to you. Boom. There. There's the trade setup. So that's literally it. That's the nature, right? That's the nature of the trade. As you can see, here's my dashboard with the metrics. Um, one trade, 0% win rate, meaning I lost the trade. This one was on my challenge account. I lost $12.38 on this account, and I have one trading day, and I'm left with a profit of 212, right? And then on this account, um, you know, I have 12. I have one trade, 0% win rate, 100% consistency because this is my first day trading, and I have a max loss of negative $13.05. So yeah, this whole day was a test to see if I'm really dedicated, man. I lost footage, I lost my trade. Like I don't think you guys realize I did not sleep until I think 9 a.m. this morning. I only slept at 9 a.m., woke up at 1 p.m. So I have about 4 hours of sleep, right? 4 hours of sleep. I still went to gym in the morning. I still went to gym in the morning. I still traded today. I'm still posting a trade recap. Here I am, deciding to show up. And I want to give myself a round of applause. I want to give myself a round of applause, for showing up. I lost. Who cares? Who cares? I lost, bro. I know I'm destined for greatness. I know I'm going to be great. I know I won't be rich overnight. I know I won't make it overnight. Since today, you know, lesson number one being, show up every day, whether you feel like it or not. Show up. Lesson number two, be patient. I wasn't patient in my setup, and look where that led. Bro, if I like you saw the setup win my way. You saw the setup win my way. So it's not my concepts, it's me. I rushed it. I rushed it. I wasn't patient. I rushed it. So that's my fault. And lesson number three is, let the market do its thing, let it marinate. Lesson number four, don't give up. Whatever challenges God throws whatever challenges God throws in your way, never give up. And never call it quits. Even if you fail 3 times, you get up 4 times. Don't let it end like that. Don't let it end right there. You're destined for greatness. God knows who you can be tomorrow. So never give up. Don't let failures hold you back.